Who's going to win this one on a 3rd and goal? Up the middle, up over the top. Carter Vargas, touchdown. And it's UC Davis who opens the scoring in the FCS kickoff.
Yeah, I think it was really their use of turning up the tempo that was the difference there. Tempo with all the shifts in motion. See what happens.
Pressure comes, Pinnick in trouble, escapes it. Makes a man miss, dives into the end zone. Touchdown! Pinnick turned a sack into 6 for UC Davis.
And Jay, this is why offensive coaches love dual threat quarterbacks, because when it's not there, the play totally breaks down. Caden Pinnick makes something out of nothing. And what an incredibly athletic play to stay on his feet, get out of danger, and then put it in the end zone. Give him a two-way go here, throw it or run it.
Pressure comes, Pinnick, wide open, Sam Batu. Touchdown, UC Davis.
I just feel like UC Davis is waiting up there inside the box and letting loose.
Blocked punt out of the end zone for a safety. Jordan Fischer, the running back, shot in there, showed his speed and blocked it. So 2 points for UC Davis on the blocked punt, which results in a safety, and they'll get the ball up 20.
And Jay, I said just a minute ago that Jordan Fischer has a different gear. I mean, he can go his 0 to 60, his torque is phenomenal. See him off the left side there, and no one blocks him. And this has got to feel great for Tim Plow, who had sleepless nights, right, all week about the block punt unit for Mercer. They were able to flip the script on him.
Returning receiver, handoff to Fischer, breaks through into the secondary, there he goes. He will go all the way. Touchdown, UC Davis, and just like that, the Aggies have the lead. On a 76-yard touchdown run, Jordan Fischer.
Mr. Fischer, electric, running that right up the middle, which is where the Trailblazers struggled last season in being able to stop the run. And, I mean, they're almost even going hurry up on the extra point as well. But you see him hit that gap and then just outruns every single Trailblazer on the field.
66-yard touchdown run.
66-yard run at Utah Tech. 1st and goal, Aggies. Handoff, Fischer, right side, untouched and in. And just like that on 2 plays, all by Jordan Fischer. The Aggies go back on top, 20-14. Number 20, putting 20 on the scoreboard.
Well, you could have just had both those yardages together and it would have beat the one against Utah Tech, but what a job by UC Davis of realizing they had some opening in the running game. Jordan Fischer explodes down the sideline, and then they run a little counter play to the outside. Again, do a really good job of sealing the end, and Jordan Fischer goes in untouched for the touchdown.
Ridley on for the extra point attempt. The Aggies are going to fake it. They snap direct to Dylan Morrow, who runs it in untouched. It's a 2-point conversion for the Aggies. A little trickeration from the Aggies.
We just talked about how important every single point in these games have been. They've been decided by 2 and 3 points. The Aggies found something in their special teams. Give Taylor Schiapetti, the special teams coach, a lot of credit for this. He also coaches the tight end. The Aggies,
sure if he felt that way after a first half, but a chance in the second half to do just that. Handoff, Fischer, lots of room, 1st down and more. Down the sideline, midfield, into Thunderbird territory, breaks the tackle, he could go! 10, 5, he does! 75 yards for Jordan Fischer from the first play from scrimmage to start the second half. A career run of 75 yards and a touchdown for the Aggies. They lead 28-20. Jordan Fischer has electrified this crowd.
Well, you said in the first half that his longest was a 66-yarder. This is just a great run, great block, breaks the tackle at the 30, and then he's in a foot race. And look at the way he finishes the run, the stiff arm, the balance, stays in bounds all the way to the end zone. And Delane Fitzgerald, the coach of Southern Utah, said he was worried about Jordan Fischer. There's a reason for it.
Extra point up and in. It's a two-possession game. Just like that, lightning has struck at UC Davis Health Stadium. Jordan Fischer on the longest run of his career, 75-yarder. He's got 160 yards in this game. It's a career best.
I can't wait till you do the drive stats and how long it takes you to say one play, 75 yards. And I tell you, so he had some defenders running on him, but then he did a stiff arm at about the 20 and then ran away from Blake Stillwell, the safety, and Jordan Fischer. They were so excited about him.
To the left. Pinnick on a deep drop, throws deep down the field, right side for Vargas, hits him in stride. Vargas to the 10, 5, touchdown UC Davis. Caden Pinnick, the redshirt freshman, to Carter Vargas, the freshman, and the Aggies strike deep, and they lead 13-3.
Well, Scott, they caught Weber State at the line of scrimmage in a blitz, so they put Carter Vargas out one-on-one with Mason Hitchens, and this is where they want to go the whole time. 3 receivers left. Carter Vargas one-on-one down the sidelines.
Bring Batu in motion. Here's Pinnick setting his feet, lofting, back of the end zone. Touchdown, Zach Jones. His second tonight, and Davis retakes the lead.
Just found a way to get to the back there. That back, you just, again, it's difficult, but you can't let receivers.
A low-scoring affair so far. Pinnick on a deep drop, has plenty of time, rifles it downfield, has Batu at the 10, to the 5, he's gonna get in, touchdown UC Davis. Samuel Batu going airborne to finish that one off, and the Ags regain the lead.
What a great throw, great pass protection by the front because they've been running the football effectively. A great route by Sam Batu, a great combination, and a touchdown last week as well. Look at the protection that Caden Pinnick has, and look at the way Sam Batu finishes this into the end zone. His 5th touchdown of the season, Scott.
The 15th of his. Batu in motion. Pinnick hands it off for Fischer, has room, one man to beat, blows by him, forget about it. Jordan Fischer turning on the afterburners to the 10, to the 5, touchdown UC Davis. Jordan Fischer exploding down the field, and the Aggies go up on a score of 16-7.
I absolutely love this coming out of the locker room. Look what they do. They put Sam Batu in motion, everybody checks down left, and they knew they had nobody to the backside. And he just takes one cut left, and there's nobody there. They caught NAU in a defense man, and when they put 4 receivers to the other side in motion, all they needed was that block at the line of contact.
They run the reverse to Dobbins. Dobbins trying to get around the left edge. Turns it inside the 5 and in. Touchdown, Stacey Dobbins. What a run. It looked like he was going to be stopped at the 5. Cut it in. Turned on the jet burners and gets his first touchdown as a UC Davis Aggie. And the Aggies go on top 37-24.
He's had so many big plays tonight, so many big 3rd down conversions, the 3rd and 18, the 3rd and 20, but he has yet to have a touchdown. And this one, he earned every second of it, Scott. They go motion to the right, flip it to him. Look at Ian Simpson leading the block, and then he just turns on the brakes, cuts it back. First touchdown is UC Davis Aggie career.
Yep, and that'll be a
plenty of time. Harper sees a man open. That's Fischer wide open for the touchdown, and UC Davis ups their lead to 9.
Yeah, Jordan Fischer looks like he just got lost in coverage there in the defensive secondary for the Bears. You'll watch him here out of the backfield. Just doesn't get picked up. Looks like Zach Nowatzki.
Pinnick Pressure coming, throws over the middle, got his man, and it's a touchdown with a front flip into the end zone. Ian Simpson upended as he goes into pay dirt, and it is the Aggies on the board first.
Nice play call by Coach Plow here. It looks like they're going to run an outside screen like a smoke screen. They fake that, and they come back to the middle. Tough to defend, and well-executed play there by UC Davis.
First touchdown of the season for the senior. And now an extra point away from a 7-0.
Pinnick over the top. Ian Simpson, touchdown! A 29-yard strike to the tight end.
And we've called Ian Simpson's name a couple times tonight. The coach just told us within the last 4 or 5 weeks, he's really come on strong. He goes right down the middle of the field, down the hash. No one's there. Pinnick finds him, a little half roll to the right. You love it. And you see the big tight end just go down the field. Montana State in a zone that time. No one's there. Bryce Grebe, the linebacker, turns, but by the time he tries to catch him, Simpson is in the end zone.
Hunter Ridley's PAT is up and good, and Ian Simpson, who had his first touchdown of the season last week, follows it up with another one.
Yeah, with Simpson, the two tight ends stacked to the right. Handoff for Fischer up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, UC Davis. Jordan Fischer past the goal line. It's his 5th rushing touchdown of the season, and just like that, the Aggies force a turnover on downs. They go the other way. They get the first 6 points of the ball game.
And Brennan Marion pushed all his chips into the table, and he came up double sevens, and UC Davis got the ball at the
4-man rush. And he's going to be wrapped up. No, Karad couldn't get to him. Williams rolls out left side, throws down the field. It's deflected, and it's intercepted. The Aggies come up with it. Off the deflection. A big-time play by Ty Richardson, the quarterback. And the Aggies are in business here.
And they pick up their first turnover in their last 2 games, and nothing could have been bigger, and it's because they won on first down, they won on second down. Trent Karad put the pressure on Cardell Williams coming right up the middle. He was unable to make the sack, but even better, Cardell throws it into coverage off the hands. Look at the defensive special. Stanley knocking it up, and Richardson making the catch. Now the Aggies have an opportunity at the 34-yard line.
Dixon, the tight end, in motion. Pinnick pulls it, looks across the middle, throws down for the end zone, has a wide open Batu, it's caught! Touchdown, UC Davis! Samuel Batu Jr. puts the Aggies back on top in the Causeway Classic.
How good was that throw? How good was that route? A very well-designed play. They had Mitchell Dixon coming across in motion, so Caden Pinnick knew exactly what the coverage was, stepped up and threw an absolute dime on the post route to Sam Batu.
Put so much air underneath it,
touch, we call that. That is a touch.
UC Davis forcing this field goal opportunity.
38-yard attempt for Hunter Ridley, the all-conference kicker, and he's on target to lift the lid off the scoring tonight in Davis. UC Davis gets 3. Rhode Island will have it for the first time on the other side. Pinnick under center for 3rd and goal, with Ian Simpson, the tight end, zigzagging across the formation. Deep drop, floating, and touchdown. Scott Nixon. And UC rostered players for UC Davis. Do a bulk of their recruiting here in Cali. Fischer into the second level and into the clear for a Davis touchdown. 50 yards. And that'll put him north of 1,000 on the season. A milestone touchdown run. An early third-quarter statement.
He wears number 20 because of Barry Sanders. A great move there, working to his right. Cuts it to the left, sees the seam, and then takes it all the way.
Now can Davis capitalize? Pinnick throws, end zone, Ian Simpson, touchdown. And 2 plays after the takeaway, Davis has its largest lead tonight.
Those Davis tight ends stood out to the Rhode Island staff. They were saying they were the best tight ends they had seen. They're going to fake the dive, doing a nice job. You see Davey, number 26, how he comes creeping up. That allows Simpson up.
This year, he's also got a receiver and a running back that help him out a ton.
Tim Plow, Brock Spack, both going stashes for this game. We like that. Kickoff on ESPN Plus. 5 minutes away. They are.
Second round win over Rhode Island. Now Fischer around the end. A race with Wilson toward the pylon. He is in for the touchdown. Jordan Fischer, a 23-yard burst. And UC Davis is back in front.
I think we're going to have some points today, partner.
Maybe.
The speed by Jordan Fischer as he presses it and bounces it. Cam Wilson's in good position, but speed kills, and he definitely stays in. He's going to get pushed at the end. Remember, every play is looked at by replay. Yeah, and that's not going to get stopped. Yeah, touchdown.
And the extra point by Ridley. Fischer tight roping the side.